Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Winston. Forced out to his left. Able to slither by. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Winston now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And some space here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 60 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton can fight it. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jameis Winston punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Jameis now on first down. This one complete to Scott Miller. A gain of 6 there on first. Winston now from the 50. Open man is Jalen Darden. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Steps away to his left. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Just trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Suckup for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Abdullah, the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw is Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll run on first down. It's done. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. Now Abdullah, the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Newton now to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken right around the 44. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. On 1st down, done. Able to fight through one tackle. About 3 yards there to the 27. And quickly they get to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jameis Winston, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead will swell by 1 more. 5 plays there on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Off the play fake, Winston. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. 4th down, Winston. He'll buy some time right. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Newton now to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Winston here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Newton on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. 1st down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now Newton. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.